Well, here we are today, Chris Warren's Pro Shop. We're going to be trying out the new Absolute by Storm. Not really sure what this ball is going to do for me, but it's supposed to be a little bit cleaner and a little smoother than my Infinite Physics. So kind of should fit right in between my Infinite Physics. I'm hoping it fits in between my Infinite Physics and my X3. So that means we should be able to go from here over here and throw some heaters. See what happens. So, well, we thought this was going to fall right between my Infinite Physics and my X3. My X3 is a lot longer, a lot more angular, but the RG is different. This is a little bit cleaner than my Infinite Physics, a little bit smoother off the spot also. It's not quite as angular, but it did allow me to play the back part of the lane, that 35-foot mark, which sometimes is about where we need to be in the mid lane with the big asymmetrics. So I think this ball is going to fit really good into my arsenal because I could go straighter with it. I could go straight at that point, and I could actually go kind of around to that point. Really didn't move way deep with it, but you know, the lanes have been bowled on quite a bit today, so we've done quite a bit today here. So maybe tomorrow we'll start on the fresh and see what happens with it then. We're going to move to the Revenant. This is the other one. Now this is a little bit different. In the aspect of that, it's the Spectre replacement, or supposed to be a Spectre replacement. Now, I had a Spectre, and the first time we drilled it, we went with my favorite layout, the 35 by 5 by 80, and the ball was really, really just way too sharp. I couldn't get it tumbling forward fast enough. So now we're going to go with the layout that I ended up using with it after I decided to re-drill it, which is just a little bit different. It's more of a stack leverage. It's a 45 by 5.5 by 45. So that puts my pin a little bit up over. Kind of looks like an 1 7/8 label shift is what it looks like. But anyway, we're going to give it a shot and see what it does. See the way that ball goes through those pins. I mean, it is just, that's pretty impressive. I mean, that angle's at 5.8 entering pocket. I mean, no negative whatsoever, no negative deflection. And I mean, this is probably the strongest, probably the strongest drilling that I'm ever going to need, ever. And that's why I did it. It was because I wanted something super, super strong. Well, that's 2 full games with them. Definitely liking both bowls. I think that they're going to have their own place. Revenant is definitely going to be a little bit later on. It's definitely extremely clean. More so than what I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to have a big wheel with a big snap, and I have a big wheel with a medium snap. And with the Absolute, well, I definitely have a nice, smooth transitional period with a lot of continuation. So I think that I will be using the Absolute probably games 2, 3, maybe 4. and I probably will wait and use the Revenant 6 and 7. It'll probably be a finisher. I would suggest that if you're a high rev player, I would suggest that you get a Revenant. If you're a medium rev, I would probably say get the Absolute. And if you're the straighter person, either one's going to do you much good because they're both going to be really super clean. So you're actually going to be able to kind of get in that friction part where everybody's burned up. When you have to move to the left, these balls are still going to clear the fronts for you and stay very continuous. At least that's what it does for me. Depending on your style and depending on what you do. But I think that the big boom ballers throwing the Absolute, I think that they're going to find that it's a little bit smoother than what they expected, so they may be expecting it to do something a little more that it's not capable of doing. But I think the guys that are tweeners are really going to, guys like me are really going to like him, because I'm not a twister like most people think I am, but I can't hook it. So that's what I think. Come see me January 17th. Pick up your new Absolute or your Revenant. Also, if you like what you've seen so far, subscribe, like, and follow our page. Please, we greatly appreciate it.